You're standing in the middle of your sanctuary, the air thick with the scent of damp wood and fresh water, when a tiny, trembling bundle of fur arrives. Meet Blossom, a baby beaver so small she could fit in your palm, her big, dark eyes wide with fear. She's just been rescued from a patch of land torn apart by bulldozers, trees clear-cut for some shiny new housing development. Her family? Gone. The moment you see her, your heart sinks. She's not just shy, she's lost, curling into herself like she's trying to disappear. You're her new home, her new hope. But man, does it suck to see her so alone. You spend days watching Blossom, trying to coax her out of her shell. She nibbles on twigs, sure, but there's no spark, no beavery zest. You're no stranger to rescuing animals, but this one hits different. Every time she huddles in her enclosure, you can almost hear her missing her family. You're losing sleep, wondering if you're enough for her. A single baby beaver? That's a tough gig. Beavers are social, like the loud, chaotic cousins at a family reunion, always chattering and wrestling. Without a buddy, Blossom's fading, and you're running out of ideas. You're not a miracle worker, or are you? Then, like a plot twist in a blockbuster, Sprout shows up. Another baby beaver plucked from a site where dynamite leveled his home. You're there when he arrives, all spunk and swagger, tumbling out of his carrier like he owns the place. You're not even sure if Sprout's a boy or a girl, but one thing's clear. This kid's got personality. He's the extrovert to Blossom's introvert, the class clown to her quiet poet. You hold your breath as you introduce them, half expecting a disaster. Instead, it's like watching a rom-com unfold. They size each other up, then bam! They're rolling around in the cutest baby beaver sumo match you've ever seen. Sprout flops dramatically like, "Fine, you win," and you can't help but laugh. For the first time, Blossom's eyes light up. You're grinning like an idiot now, watching them chase each other, making those ridiculous beaver noises. Half squeak, half grunt, like they're inventing their own secret language. When they start grooming each other, you know it's official. They're family. Your heart's doing cartwheels, but don't get too comfy. Raising two baby beavers is like herding toddlers with chainsaws for teeth. They chew everything. Your boots, the fence, each other's tails. You're constantly hauling branches, cleaning enclosures, and dodging their playful nips. And let's not talk about the time Sprout tried to help by dragging a log into Blossom's water dish. Total chaos. But every time you see them snuggle up, tails curled together, you know it's worth it. Oh, and there's Chulip, the older beaver who's basically the cool big sister. You catch her watching the babies with a mix of pride and kids these days. She's teaching them the ropes, how to gnaw a branch just right, how to slap the water with their tails like it's a drum solo. You're starting to see the future. 2 years from now, Blossom and Sprout will be ready to head back to the wild, strong, and skilled, thanks to you and Chulip's tough love. But for now, you're their world, their hero, even if it means waking up at 3 a.m. to refill their water or fishing Sprout out of a mud pile he swears he didn't dive into. Sometimes, you pause watching them splash in their little pool, and it hits you. You're not just saving beavers. You're giving them a shot at joy, at family, at being the goofy, dam-building weirdos they were born to be. Sure, it sucks when you're scrubbing beaver drools off your jacket or worrying if they'll make it in the wild. But when Blossom looks at you, no longer scared but bold, and Sprout does his little victory wiggle after stealing her stick, that's when it rocks. You're not just a caretaker, you're the one who made their story possible. And yeah, you'd do it all again in a heartbeat. If you're thinking of rescuing a beaver or any exotic animal, don't wing it. Reach out to professionals, do your homework, and make sure you're ready to give them the wild, wonderful life they deserve. Thank you for watching. If you liked the story, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. See you in the next video.